If you thought regular weekends in Las Vegas were as wild as they could get, you probably haven't experienced a New Year's Eve party in Sin City. Every year, on the night, the Strip shuts down for vehicles and transforms into a massive party town packed with some of the finest entertainment, prominent A-listers, and enough food and drink to keep you going for another 365 days. Then, at the stroke of midnight, the fireworks will indicate that the new year has begun, and that, in this case, so have the festivities. This year will be no different, as hundreds of thousands of tourists make their way down to Vegas to enter 2024 in style. Here are some unique ways that I think you can enjoy the madness that is New Year's Eve in Las Vegas. At 5 p.m. on December 31st, the Las Vegas Strip shuts down for all vehicular traffic, allowing tens of thousands of revelers to flock to the streets. From about 6 p.m. to a little after midnight, the area between Mandalay Bay and the Strat Hotel turns into one of the most insane block parties the world has ever seen. Often nicknamed America's Party, entrance to these festivities is completely free, making it the best activity to attend on a budget. At midnight, as many as 8 resorts on the Strip, including familiar names like the Venetian, Caesar's Palace, and Planet Hollywood, light fireworks from their rooftops in a beautiful 8-minute show. The spectacular displays are usually choreographed to match some of the biggest dance music hits of the year. If you don't feel like leaving the hotel, or don't want to stand in a large crowd, the view could also be taken in from the deck of one of the many resorts that line the Strip. Meanwhile, if you don't mind paying a small fee, the Fremont Street Experience hosts a spectacular party in downtown Vegas. For those who aren't aware, Fremont Street is one of the most popular destinations in Vegas and is visited by tourists all year round, who are drawn in by several dining and nightlife options. On New Year's Eve, however, things ramp up a notch as DJs, aerialists, and dancers from across the world take center stage under the massive Viva Vision canopy. The details of the acts that will be performing this year haven't been revealed yet, but if last year's Time of Your Life festival is anything to go by, expect some of the biggest names in music to put on a show you won't want to miss. If standing for long periods in a crowd of partygoers doesn't appeal to you, why not soar over them instead? The Las Vegas Strip helicopter flight is a unique experience on any given weekend, but on New Year's Eve, the sight is truly magnificent. If you plan your ride to coincide with midnight, for instance, you might just get the best seat in the house for the grand fireworks display. But even if you aren't that lucky, there's so much to take in. Grand buildings like the Luxor, the Strat Hotel towering above the city, or the Bellagio fountain lit up in all its glory. To enhance your New Year experience, the company even provides a limousine to pick you up and drop you off at your hotel. The best part? You don't have to worry about burning a hole in your wallet, as this is more affordable than you think. On New Year's Eve, you can be sure every nightclub in Vegas will have a party worth attending, as some of the biggest names in music descend on the Strip to participate in the festivities. One of the biggest conundrums, in this case, is not which nightclub you should visit, but which one you can afford to rule out. Fortunately, this problem is easily solved by participating in the epic Las Vegas Club Crawl. With this pass, you can get free access to not only some of the city's most exclusive clubs, lounges, and bars, but also explore the city like a local with the help of a guide. Not only do you get to skip lengthy queues at all these venues, but the organizers also offer personalized recommendations on where you should go next, discounts on certain drinks, and access to some exclusive after-parties. Following the 3-hour crawl, you may just find a hidden gem worth spending the rest of the night in, or end up watching the world-famous DJ Steve Aoki banging out tunes at the Omnia nightclub. It's one of the best gambles that you can make outside a luxury casino on the Strip. Sure, Vegas has a reputation for indulgence. It's called Sin City after all. But that doesn't mean you can't enjoy New Year's Eve with your family. Leaving aside the adults-only parties and casinos, the city has a lot more to offer with family-friendly events that don't necessarily compromise on the fun. The Cosmopolitan Ice Rink, for instance, offers a little something for everyone. Adults can enjoy the live DJs and open bar, while kids can enjoy a non-alcoholic beverage and skate the night away with a glorious view of the grand fireworks display. And then there's always a live show for which Las Vegas is famous. The specifics of what will be held on the night itself aren't clear yet, but you can be sure that the Blue Man Group will be a perennial favorite, and other magic shows will keep both children and adults entertained. If your family is more into the thrill of it all, there are also several exhilarating ways to bring in the new year, such as taking a ride on the Link zip line, a hot air balloon, or the high roller observation wheel. If you're instead looking for an event specifically catered to children, consider attending the New Year's Countdown at noon, the perfect event for young ones who won't be able to stay up until midnight. Whichever way you look at it, Vegas is the ultimate destination to welcome in the new year. But if this is your first time, there are just a few tips that I would like to leave you with. Get there early, wear a jacket, make all your reservations well in advance, and most importantly, don't forget to have a great night.